Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where we cover the latest streetwear releases, the latest streetwear news, and of course, well, we just talk about streetwear in the series in general. In today's video, we're going to be covering all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on the upcoming KITH Biggie Smalls 2021 Monday program. You heard right, guys. Ronnie Fieg's New York clothing brand KITH is collaborating with Christopher Wallace's estate, aka Biggie Smalls' estate, to do a caption of both accessories, music, goods, and clothing this upcoming Monday program. And in today's video, we're going to cover everything to do with that. I'm a big time Biggie Smalls fan. I absolutely love his debut LP and his sophomore LP. I actually have both of them on vinyl. I have a 90s bootleg of his debut, Ready to Die. So it's a fake printing essentially of his debut album. It's still a very good printing though. It sounds very, very high quality. And then I have a original print, 1997, still in the shrink wrapping of his sophomore album, Life After Death. They're both amazing albums. I haven't listened to anything past that because he passed away before Life After Death came out. So I don't really want to touch anything else because it wasn't really made by him. It just featured him a lot. Anyway, big fan of his work. Really keen to see what KITH is going to be releasing in this Monday program. I did do a video on the original one that released in 2020. I wasn't the biggest fan of some of the pieces though because I really wanted some outwear. I wanted some iconic pieces that Biggie Smalls wears with maybe some Biggie Smalls graphics on it, and they really just focused on providing some basic pieces with some Biggie Smalls graphics on it. And that's good. It's not exactly what I was after. Hopefully this time around with this 2021 Monday program collaboration, we'll have something that appeals to me a little bit more this time around. But let's head on over to KITH's Instagram post and start covering all the details to do with this upcoming collaborative Monday program. Here we are at the Instagram post that KITH has done for this release. If you guys want to check it out, it will be linked down in the description section below, as always. But let's dive into these release details before we start covering all the images that we have for this Monday program. So, KITH for the Notorious B.I.G. We partnered with Christopher Wallace's estate to create a collection of apparel and accessories. So, judging by this first image as well, we're getting music, goods, and also accessories. So we might see, oh geez, I can't even think of what any Notorious B accessories would be, but we're getting some. We'll have to see what we get. We also worked with Warner Music Group to create a co-branded versions of the original 1994 Ready to Die 9-track LP vinyl and the 1997 Life After Death double cassette. This is the first time ever they will be re-released. Okay, that's super interesting. We'll just touch on that quite quickly. So when it says re-release, I initially got confused on this. I was like, what do you mean the 1994 Ready to Die LP will be re-released? They reprint that vinyl like every couple years. But no, it's specifically the 9-track LP. So this is the shortened version of the album with basically the 9 biggest hits from the album on it. It's kind of like a taster of the album. It's not the full thing. I didn't even know that it existed, but apparently back in 1994, when they released the full album, they also released a 9-track version as well. I'll have to go hunting for that original 1994 9-track version. Then on top of that, the 1997 Life After Death double cassette, it being re-released for the first time in 2021, I can see that. Cassettes died off pretty quickly and they never got re-released because everyone moved on to CDs, everyone stuck with vinyls. Cassettes was kind of a thing that was just gonna get phased out. It's kind of fun to collect them now. I recently picked up a couple cassettes of albums that I actually enjoy. They're kind of just fun to just like have, you know, like little things. I don't know, cool little accessory just to have. So I mean, I'm kind of down for this Life After Death double cassette and this 9-track LP if it's reasonably priced, because this is like a limited collab and stuff like that. I feel like they're going to be asking a lot of money for this one. But if you are interested in any of the pieces from this, it'll be releasing tomorrow, or in this case today, for me because I'm Australian, on the 8th of March at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time on KITH.com or at all the KITH shops. So there we go. It'll be releasing 8th of March 2021, and it'll have accessories, clothing, and music goods in it. I kind of like that. They spiced it up a little bit from the first collab, because the first collab was very clothing focused. I like that they have extra stuff with it this time around. Oh geez, we got quite a big paragraph there, so we might just read the first part of it. In partnership with the Christopher Wallace Estate, we will be donating proceeds from this upcoming Monday program to supply 6 different schools in Brooklyn with materials that will help their students. Okay, awesome. There you go. I think we don't need to go that far. I mean, if you guys want to read which schools they're donating to in particular, you can head on down to that description section below and read this. But I think that's all we really need to get an idea of what we're getting here. So we're having an awesome capsule between KITH and the Christopher Wallace Estate. It's going to include accessories, music goods, and clothing, and some of the proceeds are going to go to schools in Brooklyn to help out the borough that the Biggie Smalls is from. There we go. I think that's super sick. Let's dive into now all the images of this Monday program and see what is releasing in this KITH For Notorious B.I.G. Monday program. Zoomed it in a little bit further so we can get like a better idea of what we're looking at here. So what we have to start off this nice little Monday program is a slip mat. That is the mat that you put on top of your turntable, and then you put the vinyl on top of the slip mat, obviously to stop it from scratching. The 16-ounce slip mat with our felt top, glazed back, and co-branded Hypnotized portrait artwork on the front. Which is kind of weird because Hypnotized is from Life After Death, so having it say Ready to Die is kind of like, what? That doesn't work. Anyway, it's 20 bucks, pretty stock standard. I'm pretty happy with that. I like that. I don't think I'm going to pick it up because I already have like a Denzel Curry slip mat. You don't need a whole collection of slip mats. You only need one. So awesome little piece there if you don't have a custom slip mat. For me though, I think I'm going to miss out on this one. Okay, here we go. This is the re-release of the 9-track version of the 1994 Ready to Die LP. Now this is obviously co-branded this time, so it has the original artwork that was on the 1994 9-track LP. I assume, I don't actually know what the 9-track LP had on the front of it, but I'm going to assume it's this. Then the I forgot the name of the sleeve. The sleeve that holds the vinyl inside it has the co-branded version on it there. So they all kind of fold into each other there. Pretty cool. There's only going to be 2,500 of them in existence. So a very limited pressing. $45 US is leaning on more of the expensive side. I would have liked like 30 bucks. Maybe less if they could. 45 is asking a bit. I think I'd rather just like spend double that and go buy the original 1994 pressing of this 9-track LP, or hell, go spend a little bit more and go buy the original pressing of the full album. It's just, yeah, I don't know, expensive. Bit expensive for me. I think I'm going to miss out on that one. Here we go. Here is the cassette. So here is the 1997 Life After Death double cassette. This one isn't co-branded. This looks like to be, oh no, it is co-branded. So on the actual cassette, it has KITH on it. Yeah, this is damn expensive, $45 US. There's going to be 3,500 of them in existence, but for 45 bucks, god damn, that's almost half the price. That's actually over half the price I paid for the original print of the 1997 album, and it's still in its shrink wrapping. That's expensive, man. Look, you can buy secondhand cassettes, and you could probably find this Life After Death one appear on eBay for around about the same price, and you can go get the original one from 1997. Look, it's a cool little accessory, but it's just $45 US for a little cassette tape. I'm sorry, that's just way too expensive for what it is. Okay, well now we're moving into the clothing, and that that is a little bit more in my, well, not in my price range, but more value for money, I feel, when it comes to their asking price. So what we have is the Life After Death hoodie for $165 US, and the Life After Death tee for $65. So the hoodies are 500 GSM, 100% cotton fleece hoodies, which is just amazing. They've done it again. KITH is always coming through with those amazing quality hoodies. 500 GSM, that is going to be mad, thick, and durable. It's not going to fall apart in the washing machine if you have to wash it. It's awesome. It's 100% cotton fleece, so there's no little microplastics or crap inside of it. It's 100% cotton. It may shrink a little bit in the wash because it's 100% cotton, and 100% cotton hoodies are known to do that, but it's going to keep you mad warm in the winter. They're also doing for their tees 230 GSM. Ooh, that is going to be a very heavy vintage feeling hoodie. T-shirt. I don't know if it's going to be a very vintage fitting one, but I assume that's going to be the case. I assume it's going to be quite a wide fitting. I hope so, at least. 100% cotton jersey tee and screen printed artwork on it. So you might want to look out when you're washing these pieces. I would say wash them on a low temperature, cold wash. Don't even hot wash it. That would probably be how I would wash them. That's how I wash my screen printed stuff, because I wouldn't want an amazing graphic like this to be ruined. I personally think this is sick. I love the hoodie or the tee. Hit me up, I'll take both. Super awesome pieces to start off this capsule here. Okay, moving on, we have the Hypnotized Box Logo Tee for $65 US. It's the 230 GSM 100% cotton screen printed artwork. It has the KITH box logo and then just the eyes and forehead of Biggie Smalls peering right through the artwork here. I love that. I think that's a really cool way to do it. I think it's sick. What an awesome piece. Not much else to really say about it. Hit me up, Ronnie Feig. I will model this whole collection for you. Awesome piece. Awesome. Now we got a little bit more. You thought the collection was almost over, but now look, we got a couple more images down below here. We got some stuff we have to talk about. What we have is the Life After Death tee, $65 US. Ready to Die Vintage tee, $75. Last Day Vintage tee, $75. And the Hypnotized Logo Tee, $65. So, we've already seen the Hypnotized Logo Tee. That's the one down the bottom there. Now, I don't know which ones are going to be which. I assume that this is going to be the Ready to Die Vintage Tee because it's pointing reference at Ready to Die. The Life After Death tee, I'm assuming, is going to be this tee here, as it was the one that we saw just before. And then that must mean, last but not least, the Last Day Vintage tee must be this tee down here with Biggie Smalls tipping his hat and then the KITH box logo being up the top here. Awesome pieces. I kind of would have liked to see them fully displayed. It's throwing me off a bit having the graphic just like that, but they look awesome. I'd love to pick them up. They're high quality because they're 230 GSM. The vintage ones are $10 more expensive than the normal ones, but that's because a vintage wash has been applied to the garment. Whether or not you like that for the extra 10 bucks is really up to you. But overall, really sick pieces. Love the Biggie graphics on them. Would love to pick some of them up. Wow. They just want to keep blessing us with more clothing. Next, we have the Mo Problems crew neck, 150 bucks, so $15 cheaper than the hoodies. 500 GSM, 100% cotton fleece, so they're the same quality as the hoodies. They just obviously don't have the hood on them. That's for you guys out there that are not a fan of hoodies and crew necks is all you want. That's totally fine. I know a couple people that are like that. And then we have screen printed graphics of Biggie Smalls there with KITH being co-branded underneath. I actually really like these when, you know, brands do simply just portraits with the branding underneath. It's easy. I know a lot of people call it as like a cop-out. They're like, oh, wow, it's so unoriginal, you know, nothing. They haven't done anything. I like them. They're simple. They're easy to wear. You can never go wrong with a photo tee of, you know, an iconic character in either music or pop culture. So I'm totally down for that. I love it. I'd love to pick it up. It's just a nice white crew neck. So yeah, they've honestly... I'm thinking that the 2021 Biggie Smalls drop is more my flavor than the first drop, but I'd love to know how you guys feel about it. So far, do you like this one more than the first one, or do you like the first one more than this one? Definitely let me know down in that comment section below. Whew. Next, we've got some more accessories. So next, we've got the Ready to Die poster for $20 US. pretty steezy price as long as it's a big poster, and by the looks of it, it does look to be quite a big poster. It's a custom KITH ready to die artwork poster. It's 24 by 36 inches. So that was that length times width. No, surely that doesn't work, because then it's got to be width times length, because there's no way that it is going to be yeah, definitely longer than wider. So it's 24 inches wide and 36 inches long. That is a very, very big poster. I've only got some like 21 times 24 inch posters. Yeah, no, that's probably not right, but probably around that size. So this is a massive poster. That's going to be huge. I'm down for that. I'd be down to pick this up and then like frame it. That would be sick. Yeah. Awesome piece. I kind of hope that they do a Life After Death one as well, but we'll have to see what they have next. Oh man, I got really excited. I saw a poster and I thought we were going to get a Life After Death poster. I understand that Ready to Die is like the album for Biggie Smalls fans, but I don't know, man. I kind of do chuck on Life After Death more than Ready to Die these days. I don't know. Maybe it's just that like R&B flavor that we got in that sophomore album that kind of just like is an easier listen. Maybe I'm not ready for that raw street, feel that he gives us in Ready to Die all the time. Anyway, let's get into these last couple pieces. We have the adjustable Notorious cap, which I'm going to assume is the last one over here. Next, we have the adjustable Life After Death cap, 65 bucks as well, right here. Kind of would have liked more to it. Like 65 bucks is a lot for a cap, and if you're only gonna have a front graphic on it, I don't know. And then last but not least, we have the fitted Ready to Die cap. So this is the $65 one at the front here. So this one at the back where it says Ready to Die is gonna be, wait, no, I've got it wrong. They've mixed it around. I'm gonna assume adjustable Notorious cap is this one, fitted Ready to Die cap is the back one. Of course it is. So we have the adjustable one here. So this one you'll be able to change the sizing of at the back. This one at the back, the Ready to Die one, is fitted, so it's one size. So hopefully you're not like me and you don't have a big head, because then the cap may or may not be able to fit you. Either all the caps are $65 US. My favorite out of all of them, probably either the Ready to Die or the Life After Death, just because they're referencing the albums directly. I kind of like those the most out of both. And last but not least, a couple more accessories to go. We have the Ready to Die ashtray for $40 US, which is quite expensive for a bit of ceramic with a print at the bottom of it, but anyway. And the Notorious B.I.G lighter 3-pack for $25 US for single-use lighters. Yo, geez, some expensive accessories in this capsule. Yeah, well, that really covers everything to do with it. I gotta say, the final accessories in this capsule, they're a bit pricey. Like I could understand maybe $5 a lighter, but 25 bucks for 3? Yikes. That's getting up there. That's like what, $7 or $8.33 a piece? That doesn't sound so bad when I put it that way, but when I say 25 bucks for 3 lighters that you can only use once and then it runs out, it doesn't really sound as appealing. Maybe they should have done Zippos. They should have done some Zippos or something, yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. That is the full Notorious B.I.G Monday program capsule that is releasing today, March 8th, 2021. Personally, I'm actually kind of feeling this capsule more than the first one. I like the graphics on the pieces more. The accessories speak to me more. They're definitely ones that I can see that I would actually buy and put up in my room or, keep. While Caption 1, I don't know, wasn't really hitting it off as much for me. Either way, it's a steezy little capsule. I want to hear how you guys feel about it. Do you like Capsule 1 more than Capsule 2? How do you feel about the pieces in this second Biggie Smalls KITH Monday program? Do you like them? Do you not like them? And why don't you like them if there's certain pieces that don't, hit off with you too well? Seriously, let me know everything you have to say about them down in that comment section below. Well, that's everything covered, guys. That's the official images, all the release details, and my thoughts and opinions on the 2021 KITH Notorious B.I.G Monday program. I personally am not going to pick up anything from it, as recently as you guys, if you've watched my most recent unboxing video, I did just pick up a Capsule outwear piece, which was quite expensive, so I'm not really going to splash any cash on this Monday program, but it's an awesome Monday program to remember Biggie Smalls by, and I'm sure it's to reference the recent documentary that came out, which is Biggie, I've Got a Story to Tell, which I didn't mind too much, but then the third part of it the final chapter of it kind of skipped through his life a little bit too much. Anyway, if you want to discuss that documentary, I'm willing to talk about it in that comment section below. Or more importantly, if you want to talk about how you feel about this 2021 collaboration, let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Now guys, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming KITH Monday programs, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below saying we want to see more Monday programs, or if you really want to let me know, subscribe to the channel. That's the best indicator to let me know that you guys want me to keep covering these upcoming Monday programs. We are also trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone this month before the end of March, guys. You guys, I don't know what happened, but over the weekend, you guys were subscribing like crazy. We hit 2,870. We hit 2,875. So I couldn't even set 2,875 as a milestone for us to hit because you already did it to us. You're crazy. I'm gonna have to set another one for you. The new milestone that I want to hit before the end of March is 2,880. Hopefully, with your continuous support, guys, we can reach that milestone before the month ends. But that's everything I really got to say about this 2021 KITH Notorious B.I.G. Monday program, guys. An awesome one. Ronnie Fike has done it again. He's done a very good job capturing Biggie Smalls in a bunch of his iconic pieces. Hopefully, one day, we will see KITH do a full collection with Biggie Smalls' estate, and he will collaborate with brands that Biggie Smalls loved and bring in a lot of pieces that are from other brands but are also taking influence from Biggie Smalls' life. I'm talking about the Coogee sweaters, the Versace glasses, a pinstripe suit, it all. And maybe, I don't know, KITH, maybe you might want to offer this collection in a 3XL because Biggie was a big guy, and if you don't offer this collection in a size that's big enough for Biggie Smalls to hypothetically wear it, well, are we really remembering him for who he was? Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say about this capsule. So, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next KITH video, until the next Monday program video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.